Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Hoobie186 back again with another video. And sorry about the look, because every time I do a video where it shows my face, you guys always catch me between haircuts. So sorry about that. This video is gonna be a video response to the 7th level. I'm a huge fan of his channel. Big fan of his, and you know, he was talking about the perfect gaming moment. Like, it was talking about kind of like you know, you remember everything that was going on in, you know, while you were gaming. It was like that surreal, I wouldn't say surreal, but that perfect gaming moment. Now my memory is kind of hazy, but there was really only one gaming moment that really came to mind for me. Excuse me. It was really that one gaming moment to me. It was around the time, you know, when Vice City was close to actually just came out. When we were like, you know, when I was in high school, you know, we had a bunch of my friends, you know, like a slew of us. We were all, you know, obviously, predictably, we're all gamers. The thing is that, you know, at the time, you know, the PS2 was out, the 360, I mean, not the regular Xbox, and the GameCube was out. Now, the majority of us were PS2 guys, including myself. You had a couple of GameCube guys, and you had a couple of Xbox guys. So you were always arguing about which system was better, and, you know, this console had better graphics, well, this console had better games, and, you know, the GameCube guys are, you know, they're trying to talk up the GameCube and whatnot. I mean, I liked all three, but, you know, PS2 was my favorite. But the one game that we all universally liked was Grand Theft Auto. I mean, it was always, you know, every time we had a magazine came out that featured Grand Theft Auto, we all had it. We all read what you know, what it was going to have, and all that other stuff. And it was a big game for all of us. So what happened was, I remember the day the game came out was actually a half day in school. So it was early release. So we got out around 12 o'clock. A friend of mine who was actually driving at the time, he picked me and another friend up, and, you know, he went to go buy Vice City. So he went in, you know, he bought the game. And then he brought us back to his house to play the game. So it was like, you know, we were like, he was playing the game and we were looking at the graphics, and I mean, it just looked fucking amazing. Or at least at the time, it looked amazing. You know what I mean? Like, it was you know, he was testing out the new the motorcycle that they put in the game. It was a fucking awesome game. Now, I really wanted the game, but the thing is that my parents, they weren't, you know, big they weren't big on me playing video games. They didn't like it, you know. So it was always a pain in the ass to always ask them to buy me a game. You know what I mean? I always bought the cheap $20 game or whatnot. So when I got home, I basically begged my mom to buy me the game. I basically just begged her to buy me the game. Obviously she said no at first, and I kept going and whatnot. And then she finally relented, and she decided, you know, let's go. So me and, you know, basically, you know, my siblings, we all went. She all drove us to buy the game. I was actually in a hurry because we went to Best Buy, and you know, Best Buy, they were having a sale on the game. They were selling the game for $40 at Best Buy. So we were in a hurry. Sorry, I'm kind of distracted here. We were really in a hurry to get the game. So what happened was, I get out the car. Once we head to Best Buy, like, she didn't even park. I just told her, you know, to stay here in the front, in the fire zone, whatever. I got out of the car. She went to go park. I run to the store. I actually ran through the exit, and I lifted my arms. Like, I almost got hit by the sliding door. I went like this. And then obviously with my other hand going that way, just to get the fucking game. After I did that, I'm running, and I go up to the first lady I saw, the first employee I saw, and I asked her, "Do you guys still have Grand Theft Auto Vice City?" And she said no. and for like 2 seconds I died. I basically died. And then she was like, "Oh no, yeah, I'm just joking. We have it right there." So, and I was relieved. I went in, bought the game. 40. I had to wait for my mom to come into the store. I held that game like it was my life. And so like I had the game, and I just remember I opened the game after we went into the car. We were heading back home. I opened the game, and I was looking at the map, and it was great. It was awesome gaming moment for me, at least. It really didn't have anything to do with playing the game. You know what I mean? Like it was just me it was kind of like the whole day. It was like just an awesome moment because all my friends were getting the game, and normally I would be the one that would be left out because I didn't have the money, obviously, and my parents, they weren't they normally wouldn't buy me a game like that, and yeah, that really was my game moment. I have another one, but this one's actually more comical than anything else. I remember, obviously, when the Grand Theft Auto games were like at its peak, like around when the game first really exploded, the game caused a lot of controversy, and it still does in a way. But back then, it just seemed bigger to me, at least. I don't know about any of you guys, but when 3 came out, it was a huge hit, and it really caused a lot of controversy because I think partly it's because it was such a success commercially, with the prostitutes and and the gun violence and the killing people and all that other stuff. It really was a controversial game to a lot of people, and the funny thing about Vice City was that it generated that same type of controversy. But I live in South Florida, where you have both Cuban groups and Haitian groups down here, and obviously in the game you technically kill both Cubans and Haitians in the game, so it really caused a big stink within both communities. And since I'm half Haitian, I'm not half Haitian, but I'm Haitian American. When my parents heard about it, and they were telling me, there's a game out that is where it tells you to kill Haitians and shit like that, and I told them, and I looked up to that. I remember I was actually playing the game. I was playing Vice City when they came into my room, and I looked at them, and I was like, yeah, I know, and I just kept playing. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I just when they got out of the room, I just fucking started laughing. So yeah, I guess that would be at least the closest thing to a perfect gaming moment for me. I mean, I remember, I remember most details. I remember my friend picking me up. I remember watching him play the game, and that really was the perfect gaming moment for me. So that's basically it. I'm gonna try to get as many videos as I can. I'm actually on vacation from work. It's just that I've been either playing MLB The Show. I've been playing some Virtua Fighter as well, or I've been hanging out with friends. So it's been kind of crazy. Plus, I still gotta buy this car. Hopefully I'll buy it tomorrow. But anyways, this is Hoovy186. I'm out. Big shout out to you, 7th level. And keep the videos coming. Anyway, this is Hoovy186. I'm out.